Have you ever walked into a store for one thing and walked out with a cart full of stuff you didn't plan to buy? Or found yourself choosing a product, not because it was the best option, but because it just felt right? That's not an accident. Consumer behavior is one of the most studied fields in psychology and marketing. And today, we're breaking down the 5 core factors that silently shape every purchase you make. Whether you're a consumer trying to make smarter decisions or a business owner trying to understand your customers, this video is for you. Let's get into it. Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Rhea, and on this channel, we break down behavioral economics and consumer psychology in ways that actually make sense. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button because we drop content like this every week. All right, let's talk about the 5 factors that influence consumer behavior and buying decisions. The first, and arguably most powerful factor, is psychology. Every buying decision starts in the brain. Psychologists and marketers have identified 4 key psychological drivers: motivation, perception, learning, and beliefs and attitudes. Motivation. Abraham Maslow's hierarchy of needs tells us that people buy things to fulfill needs, from basic survival needs like food and shelter, all the way up to self-actualization. A person buying food is motivated by survival. A person buying a luxury car, that's often about status and esteem. Perception. 2 people can look at the same product and see something different. That's why premium brands use minimalist packaging. It signals quality before you even open the box. Learning. Consumers learn from experience. If a product delivers on its promise, the brain registers a positive association, and that drives repeat purchases. Beliefs and attitudes. If a consumer believes organic food is healthier, they'll pay a premium for it. Brands that align with a consumer's existing attitudes are more likely to win their wallet. Key takeaway: before a customer buys anything, their mind has already run it through a filter of motivations, perceptions, and beliefs. Understanding that filter is everything. Next up, social factors. Humans are social animals. The people around us profoundly influence what we buy. Reference groups. These are the groups we compare ourselves to. When your coworker shows up with a new iPhone, your suddenly working fine Android starts feeling outdated. Family. Family is one of the most significant influences, especially for household purchases. Roles, who makes decisions, who influences them, vary by product and culture. Social roles and status. People buy products that reflect their role. Our purchases become signals of who we are or who we want to be. The rise of social proof. In the digital age, this factor has exploded. Reviews, ratings, and influencer recommendations are all forms of social proof. A 2023 survey found that over 90% of consumers read at least one review before making a purchase online. Key takeaway: we rarely buy in isolation. The opinions, lifestyles, and expectations of people around us, online and offline, shape what ends up in our cart. This one is huge and often underestimated. Culture is the broadest environmental factor influencing consumer behavior. Culture defines what's desirable. Western cultures often prize individuality, while many East Asian cultures lean into family harmony and community. Subcultures exist within larger cultures, defined by religion, ethnicity, or lifestyle. A teenager in hip-hop culture and a retired farmer have vastly different preferences. Social class influences not just what people buy, but how they buy it. Lower-income consumers prioritize utility. Higher income may prioritize exclusivity. Luxury brands like Louis Vuitton and Rolex have mastered this. Their pricing strategy intentionally excludes most consumers to maintain aspirational appeal. Key takeaway: culture sets the stage. Brands that ignore cultural context when expanding into new markets almost always struggle. Now let's get individual. Personal factors are characteristics unique to each consumer that shape their decisions. Age and life stage. A 22-year-old student and a 45-year-old parent have completely different priorities. Smart brands segment by life stage, not just age. Occupation and income. What you do shapes what you need. A designer invests in software. A construction worker prioritizes durable gear. Lifestyle encompasses activities, interests, and opinions, or AIO. A fitness-focused consumer will make different choices than one prioritizing convenience. Personality and self-concept. Consumers gravitate toward brands aligned with their self-image. People choose brands that reflect who they are. Key takeaway: personal factors are the lens through which every other factor is filtered. The more a brand understands its customer, the more it can connect. Last but not least, situational factors. These are the context-specific conditions at the moment of purchase. Physical environment, store layout, lighting, music, scent, all influence behavior. Slow-tempo music increases time spent and purchase value. Time pressure changes behavior. A consumer with 10 minutes makes different decisions than one browsing leisurely on a Sunday. Urgency, whether real or manufactured, is a powerful trigger. Limited time offers work because they exploit our fear of missing out. Occasion and mood. A gift involves different criteria than a personal purchase. People in positive moods tend to make more variety-seeking purchases. Key takeaway: even a perfectly positioned product can be derailed or boosted by the context in which the purchase happens. All right, let's bring it all together. The 5 factors influencing consumer behavior are psychological, social, cultural, personal, and situational factors. Understanding these makes you a smarter marketer and a more self-aware consumer. The next time you reach for something at the checkout line, ask yourself, why am I really buying this? If you found this video useful, drop a like. It genuinely helps the channel. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss an upload. I'll see you in the next one.